Good morning, YouTubers. T-Square here with T-Square Talk. I hope everybody's having a great day. I'm super excited about today's video because I got a package to open up. And it's a package that I've had for a while, believe it or not, and completely lost track of. I was actually, I'm a little ashamed of this. I actually was cleaning out my truck and I had this under the seat. Now, obviously, when I had a bunch of packages coming in, it must have slipped under there, and it sat there. And so I'm excited to open it up because I don't even exactly know what's in here. I know that I got it when Chris was working with Universal Coin and Bullion. He's no longer with them, unfortunately. He moved on, but we're gonna open it up anyway because I need to know what's in here. And I thought, hey, I'm gonna open it up because I want to know, did I lose money on this? And I'm curious. And I say that because obviously the prices of gold and silver are down a little bit right now. Well, not really gold. But the price of silver are definitely down. But let's see here. I don't know if I should show you the price first or show you guys the package first. You know what? Let's open the package first. I can tell you I'm not down. I actually did really well on this. What's in here, though, like I said, I kind of know now a little bit because I just read the invoice because I was really curious. It's all silver. I think it was all silver. I think it was all basically a special they were running back when they were doing a special, and I picked up. I said, I'll take everything. I'll take it all. The minimum, whatever the maximum that I can get, I'll take. So hopefully there's nothing wrong with it because, like I said in a previous video a while back, that you don't want to hold your packages unopened for too long, because if you do, and there's a mistake, it could cause a problem. I don't normally hold packages too long anymore. I used to be bad about that because I wanted to have like 30 days of package openings, and so I'd order a bunch of stuff from different companies, from different places that I trust, from different people, and then I would just open up one every day. But the problem with that is if something comes up wrong. So we have 12 ounces, 12 more ounces to add to the stack. Let's see what we got. We're going to separate these real quick, and then I'll show you guys each one. Well, you know what? Are they all the same? Okay, so it is 3, 3, 3, and 3. So I'll show you guys, then we'll look at the price. Right off the bat, we got 3 of the American flag bars. A lot of people like these. They actually, I love when they come in the nice hard cases. Sometimes they come in little plastic, and I'm not a big fan of the flimsy plastic, but when they come in a nice case or capsule, I really appreciate that because it's hard to find the capsules for the square bars. I get asked all the time, why do I have so many capsules? This is something that Universal Coin and Bullion does. They put all their coins in capsules, which I think is a awesome feature that they do for their customers. They also have really good prices. But take a look here. NRA, National Rifle Association. Beautiful coin. Well, beautiful round, I should say. 151 year anniversary from 1871 to 2022. They are a huge supporter of the NRA. And a lot of people love this one, the Colt revolvers. Same thing, 1871 to 2024. Right to bear arms. And on the front, it does have their emblem. Pure silver, as always. A lot of people like them specifically, the flag bars. This one, kind of plain. People aren't as psyched about that one. This one, a lot of people like this side of it. So this is the Don't Tread on Me. Established in 1754. Obviously, it has a little milk spot right there. That's bumming. You can actually tell that that was someone's fingerprint at some point, probably when they were putting it in the capsule. You wouldn't see that right off. It takes time before that stuff shows. That's the only bad thing about milk spotting. This one has one too, as you can see. It's got a nice size one. So I'll show you guys this one right here, since this one don't look like it has one. No, it doesn't have one. It has a few. But at the end of the day, the fact that it's silver is really what matters. That's what people are after. Especially when you can pick it up as close to spot as possible. Like I always say, get your silver as close as possible. Someone left me a comment yesterday saying he likes that I'm not, I don't push any particular brand. And I don't push any particular companies. I tell you guys, get it as cheap as you can get it. If someone's running a sale, pick it up. Pick it up, especially if you can get an amazing deal. I'm just looking, making sure it's nothing personal. So this was the invoice for that right there. You can see it was 3 of these, 3 of these, 3 of these, and 3 of these. Check out them prices. $29, $29, $29, $29. $87 for each of the 3. $87, $87, $87. A total of $348. This was actually bought on 6/16 or 8/14. So this package has been lost for a couple months under my car seat. I'm ashamed of that. I apologize. I guess I don't know why I'm apologizing, but I mean, I'm apologizing, I guess, to myself too. Because, you know, anytime you hold stuff like this and you don't know what you have, that's kind of bad. It's bad to be disorganized like that, and it's bad to hold packages because anything can happen. So having a good knowledge of what you have, this is a conversation I have with my son a lot. Know how many ounces you have, and I'm guilty of that. I've told you guys that before. But when the price goes up, it's nice to know how much you went up. Even though you're not selling, it's still good to know. If the right opportunity came up, I say I wouldn't sell, but you know what? If the right opportunity came up, I would totally be done silver. And I know people don't want to hear that, but the right opportunity for me would be my forever homestead. Nice piece of land, potential, maybe some fruit trees on it would be really nice. Depending on where it is in the country, what kind of fruit trees. Texas big on walnuts, I think. Pecans, those would be some great items to have, trees on your property that do that. A nice garden, a nice piece of land, plenty of land, and a nice house. A nice maybe barn, that type of stuff. Why? Because ultimately, I do look at silver as money. It is the truest form of money that you can have. The paper dollars that we hold, those are not money. They do not hold your wealth. They don't hold purchasing power. When you have something that does not hold purchasing power, it fails to meet the definition of what money is. The definition of money is it has to hold purchasing power. And if they can control it up and down by printing or manipulate it, then it's not money. With silver, there's a finite amount of it. With gold, there's a finite amount of it. There's only so much of it. Someone out there, excuse me, I'm filming this video in the middle of the night because that's usually when it's the quietest. I'll shut my AC off and it'll be silent. Nobody's going to call me. But I know someone out there might say, well, clearly they can manipulate the price of silver up and down. And that is true. They can manipulate the spot price. But as you can see, the spot price is not the true price. I don't care what anybody says about that. The actual physical price, the price that you can pick silver up at, that is the price. The price of something is what people are willing to sell it for. If they want to say that the price of silver is, we'll say $27, $26, and no one's selling it at $26 or $27, then that's not the price. In order for something to be the price, it has to be the price that one is willing to sell for and one is willing to buy it for. That's how you get the true price. If people are saying it's one price and nobody wants to sell it, then what happens? Then that's where scalpers come into play. That's where black markets come into play. That's where manipulation comes into play. I mean, yeah, you can take a concert ticket. I know a lot of people that have done this. They'll buy concert tickets and then they'll resell them. And they'll literally buy, 5, 10 of them. And for a big concert, Taylor Swift would be a prime example of that. When her concerts are constantly sold out, that just goes to show that there's room to charge a little bit more, but there's always going to be people that will pay any amount of money for certain stuff. With silver, because it is money, it's crazy. I'm trading fiat fake money for sound money, and I do it every month, even though I'm fixing to start a 1 month because I overbought in a way that you cannot imagine this past month. If you guys been following my package openings, I still got one more huge package to open, my biggest package. I way overbought my budget, and I'm trying to go the whole next 30 days from the 16th to the 16th without spending any money on coins. I don't think that's going to be possible, though. But I'm happy that I did because it's going up now. Look at the price of gold. Gold, I picked up something like 14 gold coins. I showed them all to you guys when I opened them. And the price had dipped. And now we've got the price back almost at an all-time high again. It had hit an all-time high on Friday. It hit another all-time high on Monday. I think it might even touched an all-time high today and then got beat back down by $10. But here's the thing. If you've got gold sitting just below 2,500, I think it's at 2,460, and the all-time high is 2,472, I would say it would be nothing for gold to blow through that all-time high. And here's the thing. Once gold does continue to go up and it gets a lot of mentions, it only makes sense that we are going to see silver take off too. I know a lot of people have mixed feelings on, oh, well, silver is just industrial, gold is true money. Just because banks choose to buy gold, it does not mean that that's the only monetary metal. Banks do prefer gold. It's a lot of money. It's a tier 1 asset. Banks have the option to buy gold and hold it and count it the same as cash on their inventory, which gives them a good positioning play. Silver, they don't have that ability, but it doesn't mean the same thing. And here's the thing. When people really wake up to what's going on and they decide to buy sound money, silver, gold, they're going to look at the price of gold and they're going to look at the price of silver and they're going to realize gold is out of their league. And then they're going to go to silver. And once they do that, the price is going to skyrocket. We're going to see a huge gain on the price, and a lot of people will just point blank have missed out on their opportunity. So that's why I stack both. I have more silver than I do gold, but I am a firm believer in both metals for different reasons. If I had to pick only one to invest in, if I had to convert everything I own into one, I would probably say silver. But the thing I don't like about silver is it does take up a lot of space. And that is going to be different for every person, depending on how many ounces they want to put away for generational wealth. With gold, it's so small, it's so compact. I mean, you could slip a gold coin under your belt buckle and go anywhere in the world with it, and it would just be there in case you ever needed an emergency. You could have it sewed right into the belt. I'm not advising anybody to do anything that might come across as bad. You check your laws in the states you go to and you come from. Most of the time, a lot of the laws are, as long as you don't have anything more than $10,000, at least that's our law here in the United States, on you while you're traveling, it's not a big deal. But it just goes to show, that gold is easy to transfer. It's easy to move. I mean, I'm on the fence right now of going to the Philippines and doing like a 1 month there. And I actually went on Google, looked up some coin shops in the Philippines. I seen what they were buying. I seen what they were selling. And I was like, wow, they actually pay a little bit more for American Silver Eagles than we could sell them for here. You could actually buy some Silver Eagles here, go over there and convert it into pesos and have extra pesos. You up your conversion rate when you think about it. So if the conversion rate, if I was to buy an ounce of silver, specifically this ounce, because that's what a lot of people want. They want American Silver Eagles. If I was to buy this in the United States right now, I might pay $34, $35. If I was to buy that in the Philippines, it's basically going to be 70 times 58. So I got to do the math on that real quick. And the reason that is the peso conversion is 58 right now. So it's 58 pesos for $1. So I think it was like 4,200 times 70. Yeah. Actually, it was a little bit more because these were 4,200 pesos. And when you do it on the calculator, I just did 70 because I estimated they were about $70 if I was to convert them. But let me put it this way for you. Clear. If this right here gets me 4,200 pesos in the Philippines, and I bring some of these, maybe a tube of them to the Philippines, which should be within standards to bring, my thought process is 4,200 pesos divide by the conversion rate, which is 58. I'm going to show you something here in a minute. That's going to basically get me $72. If I can buy these in the United States at roughly $35, that essentially means minus 35 equal 72. I already know it's going to be 37, but 72 minus 35, yeah, 37. Is that what I said? I think I said 37. So essentially that means I'm going to make a $37 profit. So instead of me bringing cash and converting that into Filipino peso, I might bring some of these to the local coin shop and get paid in pesos for them. And then they will sell them to wealthy Filipinos that want to put them up, because people want to put up silver and gold. Don't fool yourself by these naysayers that are on YouTube that, oh, you nobody wants to buy that garbage, on and on and on. That's just naysaying. And I'll do videos if I go and I bring them. I'll do video and I'll show you guys how easy it was. A great opportunity, to do that. That would cut part of my trip value in half, essentially. That difference might pay for my room to stay somewhere. And if I'm really lucky, I might even find someone that has a place to rent for a month and would be willing to take some Silver Eagles. Maybe kick in the food, maybe the bills, the electricity, all that stuff. Who knows? I don't usually like to stay. If I go somewhere for a whole month, I usually try to rent something for a month. A little harder to do in the United States, but there are ways to do it. Renting a room for a certain amount of time period, you might pay a little bit more than someone that's willing to sign a 12-month lease. But in a lot of cases, if you're not picky, I mean, what do I really need? If I go over to the Philippines, I'm looking for AC. I'm looking for a room, and I'm looking for Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi is the must. So that's my thoughts on that. This idea that it blows my mind that some people are just against gold and silver still. even though we're seeing amazing progress with it. I was looking at a 10-year chart on gold today. I was looking at a 10-year chart on silver. That's about how long I've been in it. I've been making videos now for almost 8 years. I've been collecting for almost 10, and both of which have done very well for me. So it's worth continuing on and stacking, and I plan on continuing on stacking until the right opportunity comes up. And it will eventually come up where I'll be able to trade a nice piece of land for a good amount of silver, or that maybe just use it as a down payment. So with that being said, I thank everybody for watching. I usually don't like going over too much over 20 minutes. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Cool little package opening. I mean, you think about it, in just 2 months, I couldn't get those now for $29. And if I could, I would probably take everything I could get for $29. Spot price sitting at $28. You're not going to find much for $1 over spot in capsules and everything. So with that being said, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys again on T-Square Talk. Take care, everybody. Have a great one. Bye-bye.